Hi, I'm Liana. Welcome to A Serendipitous Life. So tonight, the kids and I are going to be getting our seeds started for our fall garden. Liam told me the other day that he really wants to, he's back there being silly, he really wants to have his own garden. So we're going to dedicate an area of the garden. I haven't really figured out what we're going to do yet for his garden, but we're going to let him have his own garden that he can tend and he can learn from. So he picked out things like ground cherries and strawberries and a lot of fruits and some dragon tongue bush beans because he likes the name of it. So he's going to be doing those things. I'm going to get the seeds started for my Brussels sprouts and my cabbages. The Farmer's Almanac says to start them for indoors around July the 30th. We're at August the 1st today, so we're a couple days behind, but not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and get those started here in the house, and yeah, we're going to go from there. So you'll see over here, I got a bunch of like solo cups and some old gardening pots that I've filled with like a starting mix. I did larger ones like this just because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it out in the yard right away, so I don't want it to waste its time in one of those little seed pods and it end up dying, and or end up I'm going to have to move it into this anyway. I did get the dirt wet already, but if you've ever used any of those seed starting soils, they shrink up so much. So once I put the dirt in and I wet it, it was just like half the pot was full. So I went ahead and added more to it, but I don't want to make a mess of my table. So I'm just going to spray all these down with a little bit of water. And really, I'm just doing this so that I don't have to come back and put more water on it and then displace the seed from where it's trying to sprout. So just a little bit of water, because it's basically, the soil's wet, it's just like got an inch or two on the top that isn't wet. We're going to put these under some grow lights, and I have a little area set up in the living room for the grow lights. I've never used grow lights before, so we'll see how it goes, but everything says to do that. You getting you a yogurt, buddy? I'm hungry. We're gonna be eating dinner here in just a little bit, okay? And then we're done with this. I know, but you can have a little yogurt, I don't mind. So here we're getting the seeds into the pots with the help of the kiddos. We started off with some Baker Creek ground cherries because I've had awful germination rates in the ground, so I thought I'd try to get some starts going. We did celery, the Chinese pink celery. We did both Calabose and Nero Toscana teardrop cabbage. We did some Chinese broccoli, some red rhubarb Brussels sprouts. All of those were from Baker Creek. And then finally some Johnny's Seeds F1 Diablo hybrid Brussels sprouts. We didn't get to get Liam seeds in the ground or into the pots. We're going to just try to get them in the ground in a few weeks once some of this pest pressure that we have going dies off. It's awful here in South Mississippi with the pest in late July through August. So we're going to wait until more around mid-August, and I'm going to keep working on getting some of these pests sprayed down with some natural pest control. I have them here underneath an Amazon grow light, and then I also have some grow lights I bought from Walmart in some chicken heat lamps that I had on hand. So we'll see how these go. So thank you for joining us tonight. I'll give you updates on how the plants are doing, and God bless this mess. Good night.